ladies. I'm Emily Dean, and as we work toward the end of our course here in The Minister's Wife, we're going to be talking today about the blessings of ministry. Ladies, there is always something negative to focus on, and if we let that be our consuming focus, then we will stay miserable and discontent. What we have to do instead is to focus on the blessings, the joys of ministry and what God has called us to do. One blessing is being married to a man who is pursuing Christ and who loves the Lord, to have a partner in ministry and to be able to be actively involved and have a front row seat in your ministry to what God is doing with the people of your congregation. And you may not be able to see that at first. It takes a long time sometimes to be able to see fruit, but one day you will be able to look back and just be so grateful and so blessed to see God at work in the lives of the people to whom you are ministering. Your children get to be raised in a wonderful environment around people who love the Lord and who encourage them. I continue to pray for our children that God would give them other godly people in their lives who would point them toward Him. And being involved in ministry allows your children opportunity to meet all kinds of interesting people that God has called to do really exciting things for His kingdom. It gives you a support system for just when you have difficulties and crises in life. There are people that you can call on who will be there to help you. I know in times that we have had surgeries or new babies, our church has just surrounded us with love and support in all kinds of practical ways. So you have a support system when you are involved in ministry. When you move to a new place, people instantly know you and you see smiling faces. You get to meet a lot of new people, and so you have that instant community when you move into a new place. And then you get to continue to watch people grow. As I mentioned before, you get to see God work in other people's lives, which is really exciting. And then sometimes there are fringe benefits financially. Sometimes when you're in ministry, people just like to do things for you and to give you stuff. And when that happens, you just say thank you and just thank God for what He's doing. It's one of those things you want to be careful not to expect. If you feel like, well, my salary's lower, so the church should do this for us, that gets into the line of having an expectation of people doing things for you, and you want to avoid expecting things. But when there is a benefit that God brings to your life, just be thankful and thank the people of your church. So avoid expecting benefits, but be thankful when they come. You might have opportunities to travel that you might not have had otherwise. You have a lot of prayer support for people in your churches who are praying for you. It's important, be thankful when people are praying for you. Don't be too prideful and say, well, I can take care of this, I don't need it. Be grateful when people come alongside you in prayer, because we all need prayer. We need that encouragement. We need that support. There are so many things, ladies, that we can focus on. If you're in a season where you feel stuck and all you can see is the negative in your ministry, I would encourage you to begin a blessing list and write down at least one thing a day that you can be thankful for and that you can see as a blessing that God has given you in your ministry. Ladies, again, you will be blessed if you focus on the blessings that God has given you and avoid dwelling on the negatives.